Can you hear me now? Close-up nose view. Yeah. I got any bugs? I got any bugs hanging? Pretty good? Alright. Yup, Silent Rob's old game extravaganza up in this bitch. I didn't realize the fucking sound was off, man. I'm glad somebody said something. Does it sound good now? Can you hear me? Are we good? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So, we got 7 people in the room, man. Let's wait a little while longer. What is up with you guys? Tell me how you guys are doing today. I'm doing alright. I woke up and could barely hear out of my damn right ear, man. And it was all fucked up. So I probably got an ear infection brewing, so that'll be fine. Nice thing to deal with. You know, I like to hear. I like to be able to hear. And sometimes that just doesn't happen for me, man. I have ear problems at times, so. We got 10 people in the room now. That's just cool in the gang. Let's see here. Gaming Goose in the house. N377L35 in the house. Midnight Asses in the house. Midnight Asses? I mean, I like ass at any time of the day. It's fine with me. I don't know about you, but... Man, I gotta take this uncomfortable ass shirt off. Get something else going, man. Oh, man. Well, I know you guys have been wanting to see my old game collection, so... My E3 2008 video was boss. Awesome. Midnight Asses is horny. Oh, I guess the question is, are you a guy? If you're a guy, I don't really care if you're horny. Can't help you with that. Pretty sucky. What does that mean? Is it Rhythm of the Night time, or are you listening to Bolton? I mean, I like to mix it up, you know. Get some Kenny G in this bitch, you know what I mean? That's where it's at, man. Kenny G. We got 29 people in the room now. Sweet. Doing good, man. Doing good. Take off your clothes, you slut. Question mark, question mark. Cause of that beanie. Nah, man. My hair's all fucked up, so I got the beanie on. You know how it is, man. I just fucking... I'm not feeling good today. Waiting for someone to come through that door. Yeah, I'm about to fucking beat some ass, man. I got 38 people in the room, man. It's going up. It's going up. Everybody wants to see my old school games. I mean, come on now. Who wouldn't want to see my old school shit? And I just don't got no room for this shit, people. That's why I got it in a bin. You know, I got it in like a plastic bin. You know, because I just don't play this shit anymore, you guys. You know, like, really, I should probably sell a lot of it. But, I don't know, man. I don't collect old school stuff anymore. But I do have a lot of it, so I'm going to show you guys. This ain't even all of it, but it's a lot of it. It's up in my brother's room, and I had to go and dig it out of his closet. So, you know how that is. What's my opinion on Star Wars? Oh, I like the original trilogy, but I don't give a fuck about the prequel trilogy. I remember each and every time I went and seen the prequel trilogy. I remember when Phantom Menace came out. I'm going to smoke a cig, so I don't give a fuck, man. I remember when Phantom Menace came out, and I seen it when I was a kid, and I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Because I knew what Star Wars was. You know, I knew what it was supposed to be. And even as a little fucking kid, I was like, that was fucking goofy. You know, that was weird. And then Episode 2 came out, and I remember seeing Episode 2 because when I went and seen it in the theater, it was a packed theater, and we had this... we had this retarded kid behind us, and he was a straight-up retarded kid. Like, he was making noises and shit. So the whole time we're watching this 2.5-hour movie, this kid's behind us going, okay? Doesn't matter that everybody in this theater is trying to watch this fucking movie, okay? This kid is going postal. And I was putting up with it, man, you know, but it started to get ridiculous when the kid started spitting on us. Like, this kid actually started actually spitting on the back of our heads and shit. To where we got to the point where we finally had to say something. We were just like, we turned around to the mom of the kid and we're like, are you serious? Like, I mean, is this really happening right now? Like, are you letting this kid spit all over us? And this mom's like trying to put her foot down and be like, oh, well, he has a right to see this movie like anybody else. And I'm like, yeah, but he's not watching the movie. He has no idea what's going on right now. Okay, this is ridiculous. You're ruining the movie for everybody else. And you know how it is when that situation comes up, nobody's saying anything. Because nobody wants to be the bad guy in that type of situation. But when you get spit on, actually spit on, that's when the tables are turned, okay? That's not going to happen. I can put up with the noises, I can put up with all that shit, but you try sitting through a 2.5-hour fucking movie with that going on behind you, and it was ridiculous, man. And then she ended up changing seats to like the back of the theater, and you could still hear the fucking kid, man. You could still hear him in the back, and I guess somebody else must have said something else because she eventually ended up leaving. But you don't bring a kid like that to a 2.5-hour Star Wars movie. I could barely sit through Episode 2, man. Episode 2 was a piece of shit. Boring ass pile. But yeah, man. What do I think of Alpha Omega Sin? Alpha Omega Sin's awesome, man. I talked to Alpha. Alpha's a cool dude. I haven't seen the Fright Night remake. I heard it's good, though. I've seen the original Fright Night, and I've seen Fright Night 2, but, yeah. I didn't like Fright Night 2, but I liked Fright Night 1. So we got 78 people in the room now, so let me finish this SIG, and I will show you guys my old games. Mountain Dewski. Got Dewski going. I tell you what, man, there ain't nothing worse than a warm Mountain Dew. Ugh, shit is fucking disgusting, man. What did Goose say? Is Goose talking smack? Let me scroll down here. What'd he say? Don't you be talking shit, Goose. Was that Chris Chan at your theater? It might have been. It might have been. I just didn't recognize him. This guy, Real Golden Gamer, said he sat next to a fucking retarded concert one time. After every song, in the middle of every fucking song, he would turn to me and say, "Great show, isn't it?" Yeah. I've been there, dude. Episode 2 is the worst movie in existence. Episode 2, oh my god. It's so boring, man. It's so boring that I can't even fucking believe he made it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I seen it in the theater, we ended up getting it on video later on, and I'm like, well, maybe I just missed something, you know what I mean? Maybe that whole experience that I had at the theater was just, that made it a bad movie for me. So I ended up seeing it again, and no, man, I've seen it a few times. I've seen it probably 5 times, and it actually gets more boring. Like, every time you watch it, it gets worse. So, yeah, Episode 3 was okay, man, but I don't like the prequel trilogy. Qui-Gon Jinn was the only good thing about the Star Wars, exactly. And they killed that motherfucker in the first movie. It's like, oh, man, we can't have any of that good stuff. We can't have any goodness in these fucking prequels. It's fucking stupid, man. It's fucking stupid. Irate Gamer reviewed The Hunger Games. It was shit. Yeah, somebody sent me that video and I watched it, man. Are people really surprised that the Irate Gamer doesn't know what he's talking about? Okay. Pretty much figured that out way back when he released his Super Mario Bros. 2 video. This is the perfect predecessor to Super Mario Bros. 1. Okay, me and Goose were just talking about this a few minutes ago. And we were trying to figure out why he even got popular in the first place. And I pretty much say it was a lightning strike. It was just complete luck that this motherfucker got popular. Because you gotta think, back in the day, he was like the only person that was making any fucking money off these videos. His video got featured, it was seen everywhere, and he was asked to be a partner. It's complete luck, you know what I mean, that his video got featured, because that video was shit. Pretty much every video he releases is shit, but still. This guy said he thought Episode 1 was worse. I don't know, man. Episode 1 has its moments, but Episode 2 is just fucking retarded, man. Like, nothing happens in that movie. Just nothing worthwhile. At least Episode 1 had Darth Maul. Okay? Darth Maul, he wasn't in it very much, didn't have much of a presence, but he was pretty sweet, man. I mean, Darth Maul made it worth watching, at least, you know. It raped, tortured, then decapitated Star Wars, man. True story. When they had a test screening, when they first watched Episode 1 for the very first time, just the directors and the producers and stuff, like, everybody was just, like, flabbergasted. Like, I seen a video of it when they first watched Episode 1, and, like, even George Lucas, like, he turned to the camera, he's like, I may have went a little overboard in some places, you know what I mean? I just don't think he understood. I don't think he understands what makes his movies good anymore. I think he's gone. He's lost his mind, man. And you can watch Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which he like wrote, and you can kind of understand that he doesn't get it anymore. He's just not what he used to be. And George Lucas is not a very good director. George Lucas directed the first Star Wars, A New Hope. And I guess he was just a really bad, just a fucking terrible person, you know. Everybody fucking just didn't like him. People used to call him Hitler and stuff because he was a dick, man. So that's why he didn't direct the other two. He didn't direct Empire Strikes Back and he didn't direct Return of the Jedi. He just wrote them and everything. So I don't think he should direct stuff because he just doesn't know what he's doing, man. Let's see. I would rather have shit on my head than watch Episode 1 and 2. I'm with you there, man. I am with you there. How do you fuck up that bad? A slap to the face when you have other NES games like Super Mario World. Yeah, that about sums up the irate gamer in a fucking nutshell, man. You know, how do you have a mistake like that? You know, are you smoking to look cool or are you addicted? No, I just like to smoke cigs every now and then. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't judge me. Ain't nothing. Fucking everybody has habits that aren't good for them, okay? Everybody, as a matter of fact, I don't think anything is good. Anything that's actually fun to do or you'd actually like to do isn't good for you. Eating lots of food all the fucking time, not good for you. Sitting on your ass playing video games all the time, not good for you. As a matter of fact, I just read a study where they said sitting down all the time is now bad for you. It's like, oh, well, I guess I'm going to die pretty soon then. You know? Having sex all the time, not good for you. You knock up some bitches, and that's really not good for you. Do I like the movie Willow? Yeah, Willow's sweet. Yep, that's a good one. Ass or titties? I'm not answering that question again, man. You guys need to watch all my other live streams, so then you guys can realize all the questions that have been asked, so then I don't have to answer them again. So I'm about done with this cig here. Alright. Silent Rob's old game extravaganza. Yeah, I need like an audience track or something, man. That'd be the point when the audience goes, or they're like, yay! Okay, so let's get this bitch going. I'll start with some of my box games. Some old shit here. Some old Sega Genesis games. Like I said, this ain't all my games, but, you know, let's get going. I got Lost Vikings in the box. I think it's in the box. It's a great game. This is, it's like Blizzard at their finest here. This old school Blizzard type game. It's a hard game though, man. I never beat it. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker in the case, which, I mean, you just got to look at that cover to see, like, even back then, man, Michael Jackson was fucking strange. So, got Awesome Possum. I do not know why I have this. Actually, I think this is my brother's. So, but I'll show you guys. This is that's the video game store I used to go to, a place called First Choice Video. Awesome place, man. Awesome place. They're not around here anymore. I think they have other stores, but just not around where I live. Let's see. Dynamite Heady in the case. And as you can tell, man, First choice video, man. That's where I used to go every single weekend. It was the shit. Let's see here. Sports Talk Football 93. Some of these are like garage sale stuff. Like I would get a whole bunch of games, like at once, you know. Here's some unboxed games, man. College football. You know, this is like EA, man. EA used to have these goofy yellow tabs. I don't know what the deal of that was. Why they did that. Guess to differentiate themselves from everybody else's games and shit. But Super Mario Kart with, I don't know if somebody took a shit on it right here, man. Like I said, man, I don't take care of this stuff like I should. But Scooby-Doo Mystery, it's a good game. Got Burger Time on the NES. Let's see here. We got Ninja Guy. This is an interesting story here. Let me tell you guys this story. You see, this is Ninja Gaiden, but you see how the label's all fucked up? Now, if you guys look, you see that where it says 3? Like, it's so fucking weird, man. We bought this game, and it had the Ninja Gaiden 3 label on the motherfucker, but it was actually Ninja Gaiden 1. So it was like, what the fuck? So we peeled the label off, and underneath it was Ninja Gaiden 1. And I was like, why would somebody fucking do that, man? It's so bizarre that they did that. But trying to get the label off, it totally just ruined pretty much the whole thing. But yeah, this is Ninja Gaiden 1, not Ninja Gaiden 3. I don't know why somebody did that. Let's see, man. We got Wild Guns. That's a good game. My brother fucking loves that game. It's like one of his favorites. We got one of the best games of all time, E.T. on the Atari 2600. I don't know if you guys have played this, man, but yeah, best game ever made right here. That's what it is. You guys got to play it. Oh, what we got here? We got some weird stuff in here, too. It shouldn't even be in here. Like Max Payne on the PC. Fucking weird shit. Yoshi's Island. And you can tell we used to play these games all the time, man. Like, they are just, from pulling them in and out of the Super Nintendo all the time, man, they are just all fucked up. They are all, my brother must have spilled some shit on this stuff, man. Some of it's all sticky. Man, we didn't, my brothers, when you have two brothers and you're in the same room, shit gets fucked up, man. Got Jackal. This is a fucking awesome game. It's got a little Yoshi sticker, man. I don't know what's up with that. We got Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. This is a good game, man. I don't care what anybody says. I like this game. I remember when I bought this game, man. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck is like spilling shit on my shit, but it happens. You got scammed. I did get scammed, man, on that Ninja Gaiden. But check it out, man. It's another Ninja Gaiden with the label. So, yeah, I really don't understand why somebody did that, man. It's bizarre. Oh man, the creme de la creme here. Castlevania 4. You can tell how much I played that game. That's just from taking it in and out of the system. When you do this all the fucking time, it completely just rubs the fucking sticker off of it, man. I'm telling you. Doggy style or missionary? I mean, I'm not answering any more sex questions. You guys are fucking crazy with the sex questions, man. Return of the Jedi, Super Nintendo. This is my dad's, man. He was all about the Super Nintendo, the fucking Star Wars games. Beavis and Butthead, Super Nintendo, man. That's a good game. Let's see. This is my brother's Croc on the PS1. That game sucks dick. You know, it's like you didn't have very many of those types of platformer-esque games on the PlayStation, you know. You had like Bubsy 3D, so I guess Croc's good in comparison to Bubsy 3D, but anything's better than that shit. King Griffey Jr.'s Major League Baseball. This game is fucking awesome, man. I don't even like sports games, but that is a fun fucking baseball game. It's like, whatever happened to King Griffey Jr., man? That was, you know, he kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. But I don't really follow sports that much, so. Secret of Evermore. That's a good one, man. My grandpa got me this for my birthday. And I just I've never been able to get into it, man. I mean, it's an okay game, but my problem with it... Ooh, it's probably not even going to work anymore. But my problem with it is... the magic system's all fucked up, man. You gotta get these different ingredients to fucking do magic spells, and it's just a pain in the ass. Let's see here. We got Xenophobe on the NES, man. That's a good game. I don't remember the... Yeah, this is another first choice. Oh, no, this is Marsh. This is Marsh. It's a little store that's like down the street from me. They're not called Marsh anymore, but... The Moffat Conspiracy. I could never get anywhere in this game as a kid, man. I made a video about this. The first-person maze levels in this motherfucker, I do not dig it. Do not dig it. You guys remember this shit? You know, fuck. For 4 hours trying to get a game working, man. Oh, what we got here? Battletoads Double Dragon. Up in this bitch. We got Pirates of Darkwater. It's another first choice video deal, man. Look at that. First choice video. We fucking kept that place in business. PGA Golf. This was a garage sale bundle. But what is with these yellow tabs, man? Fuck EA. It's goofy. Oh, here we go. Here's some dandies. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, man, that is a good game. See, I guarantee the battery's dead in all these RPGs, though. I mean, that's the thing about collecting these old school games and stuff, you know, like, the batteries are all fucking dead. I probably can't save or anything. I mean, I could open it up, I guess, and put another battery in it, but... Gradius 3, bitches. I'm gonna have to stream this one pretty soon. It's a dandy. It's a hard motherfucking game. Oh, what we got here? ActRaiser. Yeah, it's a good one. It's another Marsh game. Oh, we got Battletoads, Battlemaniacs. See how torn up these games are, man. And when you have, like I said, when you have two brothers, you cannot have nice things. You just can't do it, man. They break your shit. You know, like my brothers were assholes, man. Like they would just take my games and be like, "Oh, this is my game now," for like no fucking reason whatsoever. Like, fuck you, it's my game. Super Mario World, first Super Nintendo game I ever got. As you can tell, man, look at how torn up that motherfucker is. Look at that. It's just gone, man. I played the ever-loving hell out of this game. And this is one of my favorite NES games. I'm going to be streaming this pretty soon. Is Burai Fighter on the NES. Man, this is an awesome game. Nobody ever talks about this game. I actually have this as my background on my phone. See if I can find my phone. I'll show you guys. See? This is awesome. That's one of the best shooters on the NES, but nobody ever talks about it. I don't know how this stayed in pristine condition either. Burai Fighter, bitches. If you haven't played it, play it. Oh, what we got here? Mega Man 5 with the Ruin label. Like I said, man, it's ruined because you play them so much and the label just fucks up, man. Mario Duck Hunt. This is like $14,000 on GameStop site if you guys want to pick this up. Fucking stupid motherfuckers, man. Oh, what we got here? Man, I'm telling you, my brother spilled pop on these or something. Chester Cheetah's Wild Wild Quest. Looks like it was in the toilet. Damn it, man. Alright. We got some more Sega Genesis stuff. We got Mystic Defender. We got Last Action Hero. This game is a piece of shit, man. I can't even believe it. Madden 97. I don't know why I have that. Sega Genesis games are fun to collect for because they have boxes that don't get fucking completely torn up in like 2 seconds. Like Super Nintendo games. Just Joe and Mac. Bugs Life. These are my brothers. So. Ugh. I'm not fucking... Yeah, my brother fucking fucked this shit up, man. Asshole. What we got here? Super Empire Strikes Back. The only one we didn't have was Super Star Wars. We did not have Super Star Wars. We never seen it for sale. I've never seen it for rent. It wasn't until later that I played that one. Ugh, man, I'm burping. Got some burping going. Got High Speed on the NES. It's like a pinball game. My mom got me this, man. It's really nice of her to do that. I still remember when she did. Alright, what we got here? My Atari stuff's out in the garage, so I don't have my Atari stuff. But here's an Atari game. Donkey Kong. That's a good one. Dr. Franken on the Super Nintendo. This game sucks. I remember when my brother got this game from Best Buy. Like, I think I got Super Metroid. He got Dr. Franken. I think we know who won that battle. I think we know who won that one. Some more NES stuff. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It's a good one, man. That's before they changed it to Punch-Out and took Mike Tyson out of it. Spider-Man. See, these are games I've been talking to you guys about, man. I told you, you know, these are the games I grew up with. You know, this game sucks. Captain Planet. Oh, this game sucks too, man. Aqualung's review of this was really interesting. Power Punch 2. I always knew there was something wrong with this fucking game, man. Like, I knew, like, I'm like, is this a sequel to Punch-Out? But, like, why isn't it called Punch-Out 2? And, like, you know, where's Power Punch 1? Because there is no Power Punch 1. And if you guys look up the story, this was originally the original sequel to Punch-Out. But it was so awful that Nintendo didn't want to release it as the sequel to Punch-Out. So they had to release it, like, you know, as its own thing. I don't know why they just didn't call it Power Punch, though. Like, why Power Punch 2? But, anyways. Oh, what we got here? Metal Gear, NES. This game sucks! It sucks really bad. The MSX version's okay, but even that one's cryptic, man. They made this way too hard. Even Hideo Kojima himself said that he does not like this. He had nothing to do with this port. So a lot of people want me to stream this, but it sucks. You know, I don't want to stream something that sucks. Oh, we got Blaster Master. See, this have like a label on the side of it. See what happens with GameStop when you put stickers on your shit? You know, I didn't get this from GameStop, but this is the kind of shit that happens when you do. There's a sticker on this side too, but Metroid. I got this at a garage sale, man. That was awesome. I remember it was like $5 or something. I was like, hell yeah. Mario Duck Hunt again. I'm up to like $50,000 in GameStop's terms, I guess. Total Recall. God, this game sucks, man. See, this, like I said, I saw Armix review of this because I knew that this game was a pile of shit. I'll fucking throw it across the fucking room. Alright. Oh, somebody ruined my Chrono Trigger, man. That sucks. My brother is gonna get an ass beating. Illusion of Gaia. Love this game. Yeah. My brother spilled something on my Chrono Trigger or something. Look at that. I'm saddened by this. I'm very saddened. It lived a good life, though. I don't know, man. Maybe I can clean it. Man, I didn't know it was that fucked up. Label's all fucked up on it. Oh, well. You live and you learn. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Like I said, man. It's not like, you know, we all had our separate rooms with our separate games and everything, man. We shared. You know, when you live in a 2-bedroom house with 5 people, shit gets fucked up, man. That's just all. That's all there is to it. Oh, we got here Simpsons, Bart vs. Space Mutants. Game's way too hard. Monopoly, man. That's like the best version of Monopoly. I love the NES Monopoly for some reason. It's really weird. This guy's like, I'm surprised you're not streaming a game. Well, I'd like to do different things, man. Joe and Mac. Double dribble. Oh, man, I got games all over my bed. Another Mario Duck. Where do these things come from, man? They just materialize. It like rains these fucking things out of the sky or some shit. Paperboy 2. Tom and Jerry, that game sucks. Thrill of Safari, iffy. Man, it figures that the most fucked up game is my Chrono Trigger. Oh, I'm gonna be beating some ass later, man. I forgot I even had this, my old Game Genie. So maybe I ought to let Irate Gamer borrow this. What do you guys think? Maybe I ought to donate it to him. Does he have the Sega Genesis Game Genie yet? I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. It's the perfect predecessor. It's the perfect predecessor. It's Super Mario Bros. 2. I can't even get this motherfucker in there. Let's get this. Fuck Game Genie. What we got here? This is garage sale. Wow, this is first choice video stuff. Bubsy. Piece of shit. Oh man, Road Rash 2. That's a good EA game for once. I got Bigfoot, NES. Man, I gotta clean these games off, man. My brothers were using them as a toilet. Oh, that's what it is. My brother's like putting popsicles or some shit in my shit. Oh, I'm gonna kill somebody. Man, my brothers didn't take care of nothing, man. But I don't touch this stuff. Like I said, I don't play old games very often. Let's see. Tonic Trouble, N64. There's my Sonic. My original Sonic. It does not work. I do not know why. I'd like to open this up and see what is wrong with it, because it stopped working when I was a kid. Defender, Frogger. It's like a 52-pin connector or something for an NES. Like, that was the big thing, was like, oh, change your connector on your NES and it'll work, man. And it didn't work still, man. We had multiple NESs. None of them worked. Yeah, it just did not happen. Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. Double Dragon 5. Dennis the Menace. This game sucks. You know why it sucks? Because it's ocean. Another Paperboy 2 on the Sega Genesis here. Earthworm Jim. Sega Genesis. Sonic Spinball. Sonic and Knuckles with the cover broke off, of course. Man, my brothers were so destructive, man. Mystic Defender. It must have the case, but there's the game. Aladdin. That's a dandy. Desert Demolition. Sega Genesis. That's a good one. Alright. Sports Talk Football, whatever. Mario 3. Sounds like there's something broke in that bitch. That happens a lot with NES games, though, because there's only like a chip this big in those motherfuckers, you know what I mean? The rest of it's just open space and plastic. Let's see. Blackthorn. It's another first choice video deal. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Game's hard ass tits, man. Super Mario All-Stars. Look how fucked up and beat up that is, man. I played it so much. But like I said, man, I don't collect old games. You know, like I like people that do, and it's all cool and everything. But to me, like I'm just like I play this stuff on ROMs and stuff like that, but it's just I don't have the space for it. I don't have the time for it. It's cool that I have this stuff still, though. I ought to try to sell some of it. Oh, man, what is that? Little League Baseball. That ain't mine. I don't even know where that came from. Let's see here. Sonic 3 up in this bitch. Like I said, man, Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles were always so weird, man. Like, you had to play them together, otherwise they just felt like unfinished games. Which they were, for the most part. Oh, man, let me set this stuff over here. Pressure cooker on the Atari, man. That's Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. It must have been out of the case, but that's First Choice Video. Man, we used to go there a lot. I'm just not realizing how much we used to go to that place. I was heartbroken when they went out of business. Sneak and Peek. It's a game where you rate people. Not really, but, you know, I'm just saying. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It's dandy. Oh, here we go. Killer Instinct, bitches. In the black cart. You see, this is why this game was popular, man. Fucking... Who's not gonna rent this as a kid? Like, oh, it's fucking black? I want that right now, man. Like, it's so cool looking. Ultraman. First Choice Video. Super Punch Out. All day. All day, son. Oh, what we got here? Some more boxed games. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Sega Genesis 6-pack. Dark Water. And I was arguing with Goose earlier. He's like, oh no, the Super Nintendo version of Dark Water and Sega Genesis is the same. I'm like, no, these are different games. This is actually Sunsoft, man. Yeah, check out. I like the Sega Genesis version of Dark Water. It's good stuff. Let's see. Man, I wish I would have took better care of some of this stuff. Turok 2. I remember I got that for my birthday from my grandpa. Man, that was awesome. Ready to Rumble Boxing. Mischief Makers. I'm not a big N64 fan, but this is a good game. Oh, why do I have this? Batman Forever. Oh my god. Here's another Sonic. This one works. I got this way later though. Not for resale. Fuck you. I'll fucking do whatever I want. Mario Party 2. Let's see here. Vector Man 2. Here's some NES stuff. You guys want to know about Mega Man 4, man? Well, I hate Mega Man 4. Right there. Had it when I was a kid. I told you I had 4. I have 5. I have 2 around here somewhere. I don't think it's in this case, though. Gauntlet 2. Shadow the Ninja. It's a pretty good game. Karnov in the case thing, man. Bionic Commando. Told you I had it. Told you. Let's see here. Codename Viper. This is always a weird game to me. I'm trying to remember. It was like an updated... What was it? Rolling Thunder. And I never got into it. There's like no boss fights that I'm aware of, and it's just like the same level over and over again. I didn't care for it. Willow. It's a good NES game. Star Wars NES. Yup, yup, yup. Smash TV. Zelda motherfucking 2, bitches. Okay. Let's see here. Man, I got a lot of games. A shitload of games. Banjo-Kazooie. Mario Kart 64. Spider-Man in the red cart. It's a weird cart. Pitfall the Man Adventure. MLBPA Baseball. I guarantee I never played that. Mega Bomberman. That's actually one of my favorite Bomberman games. Mega Bomberman. Oh, let's see here. Some of this stuff. My brother's Turok. That was the game to play when the fucking N64 first came out, man. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It wasn't nothing like that. Magic Sword. Man, we were destructive kids, though, man. I wasn't. I always took care of my stuff. The only things that I could keep nice, though, were my PS1 games, man. That's why I collect for it. Extreme G. Donkey Kong Country 3. Mortal Kombat 3. Man, I played the fuck out of this game. You can tell. You can tell. Look at that label peeling off. Played the fuck out of it. Crash Bandicoot without the case. Some blank CD that I don't know what it is. Oh, man. Skitchin' on the Sega Genesis. Street Fighter 2. See, I played Street Fighter. Didn't like it, though. Did not like it. And big stack of NES games here. What we got? Teenage Mutant Impossible fucking game. Fucking fuck this game, Turtles. Ugh, game used to give me so much hell as a kid, man. I just thought I was doing it wrong. I'm like, did I play it? Am I playing this game wrong? Why is it so fucking difficult, man? Like, I did not understand. Monster in My Pocket, that's a good one. Wheel of Fortune, that was my grandpa's. Another Mario 3. Empire Strikes Back, case is all broke. It's all fucked up. Probably because I threw it across the room, because it's a piece of shit. Krusty's Funhouse, that was a good game. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom, there it is. That piece of shit. Rad Racer. Felix the Cat. Mock Rider. Wizards and Warriors 3. I remember I told you guys, man. That's why I made that review of it, because I fucking hated it. Ugh. I got too many games. Too many. Donkey Kong Country. Another Turtles. Don't know why. Like I said, we'd go to garage sales and buy a bunch of games, and that's what would happen, man. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a dandy. DuckTales. Woo! Ah. Eastanax or Eastanox or however the fuck you say it. It's a lot of NES games, Rob. I have a lot of NES games. Operation Wolf. My mom got me that, man. I remember that. That was really cool of her. Bucky O'Hare. But yeah, I gotta clean these games off, man. There's like, some of them are sticky. A lot of them aren't, but I don't know what my brother... I'm telling you, it was that popsicle, man. My brother put a motherfucking popsicle a long time ago in this bitch. GoldenEye 007. Combat, Atari. All my Atari stuff's out in the garage, though. John Madden's Football 92. Oh, what is that? Bugs on the Atari? I don't know what the fuck that is. Where's Action 52? Yeah, right. It'd be awesome if somebody sent me Action 52, but I ain't buying that motherfucker. Too much money. White Dot 64. We didn't have very many N64 games, and most of the ones we had weren't very good. Like Buck Bumble. Super Smash Brothers is good, though. Mystical Ninja was alright. Jet Force Gemini, that was a good one. Astyanax, is that how it's pronounced? Astyanax? That's weird. Rayman 2, Great Escape. And this weird green cartridge. Jack Nicklaus Power Challenge Golf. Don't know why I have that. Weirdness. Alright. Masters of the Universe, The Power of He-Man. Up in this bitch. Yeah, I like NES, man. NES. NES is where it's at. Here's like one more NES game. Mag Max. That's a good one. Here's these fucking Genesis cleaning systems. These things never fucking worked, man. See, it had like the little foam insert thing at the bottom. You know, it was totally dumb. Did not work. Mario Party. The OG original. That's about it in my bin. I do have a few more games to show you guys. Let me pause the stream real quick, though. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Now, I do have some stuff that I kept pretty good care of. Not the best, but you guys have to realize that when I was a kid, we moved all the time. So when I was a kid, we moved probably like 3 or 4 times. At one point, we were actually homeless, so we didn't have a house. So a lot of this stuff, you know, there was no way to keep a lot of it nice. And some of it got lost, some of it's, you know, who knows where it is. But I managed to keep some of my favorite stuff nice. So here's some stuff that, you know, I managed to keep pretty nice. Some of this stuff I just found. This ain't what I'm talking about. Blades of Vengeance, that was another one. Real Monsters. This is just some leftover stuff I didn't show you guys yet, but I'll show you the cool stuff here in a minute. Aladdin, Super Nintendo. Alien vs. Predator, Super Nintendo. Someone asked about Demon's Crest. There it is, man. This is a rare game. Mega Man X. I keep these separate, man. I don't keep them in the bin. The bin o' games. Oh, let's see. Mega Man 2. My pride and joy on the NES, man. Star Tropics. It's another... I love that game, man. 8 Eyes. Weird fucking game, but I always like the cover to it. The cover to 8 Eyes is fucking sweet. Somebody sent me this, Pool of Radiance. And Totally Rad on the NES. That's a good one. But let me set this to the side and I'll show you guys the cool stuff. The cool stuff. Alright. Save those for last because those are dandies. Well, here's some more box games. I forgot about these. Mega Turrican. James Pond 2 in the box. Dragon's Fury. It's a good one. Now, well, here's one more. Quack Shot in the box. Is this still in here? Yep. Everything's in there. Quack Shot, bitches. So, man, I got no room for any of this shit. Okay. Now the box is a little beat up. I have Legend of Zelda complete in the box. It's a little beat up here on the edge, but it's okay. If you open it up, has everything with it. Everything's pristine. Game's even still in the plastic. So it's like brand new, except the box is a little beat up. So I got that. It's pretty rare to find a Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past in the box. A box of any condition, so that's pretty sweet. Let me set it right here because I got no room. I'm a little disheartened by the shape that this game's in, but I played the fuck out of it, man. My brothers would ruin my shit. Collector's Edition Zelda. It's a little beat up, man, but it ain't too bad. Still got... It's got the instructions, everything. It's got the game in the plastic, gold edition game. So I do have that. But it's, yeah, it's pretty beat up, guys, you know, like I said. Two brothers. And I got Majora's Mask in the box. Complete. Everything in it. Including Gold Edition holographic game. Falling out of the plastic, but it's in there, man. It's in there, man. So, there you have it, people. That's all the stuff I could find. I got some more stuff, but I just haven't found it, man. It's all over the house. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. It's my old games and shit. But, yeah, I have Wind Waker, but I gave it to my brother. So, but yeah, I might stream a game later. I don't know. But, glad you guys could join me for my old games. I'll talk to you guys later.